Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is John Slop, and today we're going to be taking a listen to Jethro Tull, Minstrel in the Gallery. This was a Patreon request by Robert D. Hassinger, so thank you, Robert. I love me some Jethro Tull. Can't get enough of their stage performance and just their eccentricity overall. And I love the flutes, dude. Can't get enough of those flutes. Uh, and just the vocal performance of the singer, dude. Whoa. I'm just excited to get into this one. So, get your headphones on. We're about to jump right into it. Here we go.
My lord and lady, we have fortuitously happened upon these strolling players who will provide you with their good music as well as set about your
Yes, but I better I can't see you down there, all right? I don't think they're going to like this
my
much.
lord and lady, for your entertainment.
The minstrel in the gallery.
Hold on. What was this intro? You had like a king. Okay, this is what I had in my mind. There was somebody coming to bring in the minstrels, right, to the king. And he was like announcing them, but then the king was like talking over him, like, yes, yes, we have a minstrel today, or whatever they were saying. And then you hear like just two claps, dude. We got to listen to that again.
My lord and lady, we have fortuitously happened upon these strolling players who will provide you with their good music as well as set about your
Yes, but I better I can't see you down there, all right? I don't think they're going to like this
my
much.
lord and lady, for your entertainment.
The minstrel in the gallery. Look down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces between the old men's cackle. He brewed a song of love and hatred, oblique suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming panel beaters, freshly they glowed factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing. He titillated men of action, belly warming and still rubbing on the parts they never mentioned. He pacified the nappy suffering, infants bleating one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scholars and women haters. And he called the band down to the stage, and they looked at all afraid to me.
Jethro Tull really knows how to emulate that like medieval, yeah, minstrel vibe, dude. This is like really cool sounding. It just sounds really of the time, but the production quality is great. This 2002 remaster is what I'm listening to. So, all right, let's continue. there's so much going on. They're putting so many different parts together. We are now in like a metal. It transitioned from like metal to like I don't even know progressive now is what we are in. Also, real quick, is there another way to describe progressive, like different time signature rhythm changes, or is that just what we call progressive, Just a little quick note I've had in my mind for a while. Anyways, let's just continue. This song is wild so far. Let's go back a little bit. All right. Oh, wow. What a song. So this song was a little different than the previous Jethro Tull songs. You know, there was no like flute solo from the singer. Uh, this one certainly had its own flavor to it. It was like weird in its own way. It was very like progressive in the middle section with the different rhythms, time signatures, and just it felt like it was like five different genres of songs put into one. Started out with this like medieval acoustic kind of feel, and then it moved into progressive rock. I love it. Um, Reminded me a bit of like Genesis, but you know, not as intricate. Um, yeah, this was a great song. Uh, it was not the most wild Jethro Tull song, you know, as I mentioned, but again, always impresses me. Yeah, this was great. A great remaster too. I'm sure it sounded a lot better than the original version. It was a lot more clear. All right, well, thank you, Robert, for suggesting I listen to this one. Love me some Jethro Tull. All right, before we get into lyrics, I want to give a shout out to my gold tier patrons: Adam Sanford, Gary Milstead, HRH, King Lurkst, Joseph Wilger, Onyxia, Peter K, Chuck Dye, Jim Tatro, Mark Gedemeyer, Thomas Wyadoff, and Robert D. Hassinger. Thank you all so very much. And the rest of the Patreon crew, you can see yourself on the screen. Thank you everybody for making this ship go forward. Couldn't do this without you. Seriously, it's just fun hanging out with everybody. All right, so here we have the lyrics: A minstrel in the gallery. The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces between the old men's cackle. He brewed a song of love and hatred, oblique suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming, panel beaters, freshly day, glowed factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing. He titillated men of action, belly warming, hands still rubbing on the parts they never mention. He pacified the nappy suffering, infant bleating, one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scarred and women haters. Then he called the band down to the stage, and he looked at all the friends he'd made. The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. He met the gazes, observed the spaces in between the old men's cackle. And he brewed a song of love and hatred, oblique suggestions, and he waited. He polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming, panel beaters. The minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run, and he threw away his looking glass. He saw his face in everyone. He titillated men of action, belly warming, hands still rubbing on the parts they never mention, salaried and collar scrubbing. He pacified the nappy suffering, infant bleeding, one-line jokers, TV documentary makers, overfed and undertakers, Sunday paper backgammon players, family scarred and women haters. Then he called the band down to the stage, and he looked at all the friends he'd made. The minstrel in the gallery looked down on the rabbit run, and threw away his looking glass. He saw his face in everyone. The minstrel in the gallery looked down upon the smiling faces. The minstrel gathered, the minstrel in the gallery. So, this is a song about the effect musicians and minstrels have on society. Did I get that right? Talking about just like the feelings that the minstrel has, the fact that the minstrel is like one of just like entertainment, right? But the minstrel sees himself as like more powerful in their perspective. You know, they have all these impacts on all these different people. What? Polarized the pumpkin eaters, static humming, panel beaters, freshly day, glowed factory cheaters, salaried and collar scrubbing. Um, yeah, in my mind, it's kind of saying minstrels can also be the ones to look down upon people. You know, in their own world, they are at the top. But that is like my interpretation. I have no idea, dude. Why don't you tell me in the comments? Very interesting song, right? Hey, I think that's going to do it for this reaction. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Make sure to go over to patreon.com/johnslop if you want early reactions. And visit my Twitter. That's right above the Patreon, down below there. You can see it. Anyways, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, I will talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.